It's the first week of the college football season, and we're going to make our predictions. Let's get it. We're going to start this week 1 slate with number 14 ranked Clemson Tigers at the number 1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. This is going to be a pretty good game, in my opinion. I think a lot of people are going to say, oh, Georgia's so much better than Clemson, which, I mean, on paper, obviously they are. ACC versus SEC, I mean, there's no fucking question SEC is going to dominate these motherfuckers. But, Clemson got that Cade Klubnik, Cade Klubberlick, Cade Klubberlang, whatever the fuck his name is. He's a decent quarterback. I don't know if he's a NFL type of player, but in college terms, I think he'll be great. I mean, we all know Dabo Swinney's the fucking man, right? There's no doubt about that. He's going to coach him to perfection. I don't know if Clemson's going to win this game, but what I do know is that Clemson is going to keep it close. Georgia's got the Heisman favorite as of right now in Carson Beck. Kirby Smart has been amazing with this. The things he has done with this program is unbelievable. I mean, it's crazy. With that being said, I think Georgia's going to get fraud checked a lot this year. And I think this is going to be the first game in which they do so. Look, they're going to win this shit, but they're not going to blow them out the water. Clemson's going to keep this game close, and they're going to expose a lot of holes in that Georgia offense, in my opinion. Not in my opinion. It's actually a fucking fact. I got Georgia winning this, but I think Clemson will cover the spread. Whatever it is, 13.5, 14, whatever number you get it at. I'm going with Clemson. Now we got Penn State Natty Lions playing West Virginia Mountaineers. Look, I fucking like this Penn State team. I mean, seriously. I feel like every year there's like fringe team that's kind of like, oh, like they'll be decent, but they're going to lose to Ohio State and Michigan like they do every year and miss the playoff. This year, the playoff expanding is going to benefit them so much, so much. They're actually going to make it this year, most likely. And I kind of fuck with this team. I really do. I obviously get that, you know, they'll never be as good as they were with Paterno and all that shit. And if anyone ever asks you who the most famous Penn State alumni is, always say Jerry Sandusky. That's a fact. He is. But they're going to win this game. They're going to win, and they're going to win big. I mean, there's no question. What's the spread? 8.5? They're going to cover that bitch easy. Kidding me? West Virginia Mountaineers? Who the fuck is even in West Virginia? Where even is West Virginia? Come on now. This isn't even going to be a debate. Penn State's going to dog walk them. It's going to be an easy game. I want Penn State to start this season off hot. I want them to start off fast. I think they're going to do big things. I really do. And I'm not a fucking Penn State guy. But they're winning this bitch. And they're winning it easy. Give me Penn State, money line, and spread. All fucking day. Now we got the Miami Hurricanes taking on the Florida Gators. And honestly, I think this one's pretty easy. On paper, Miami has a much better team. But guess what? It doesn't matter what's on paper. The Gators are going to win this bitch and they're going to win it easy. You think for 1 second those motherfucking Miami Canes or whatever the hell they are, Storks we'll call them, are going to walk into the swamp and take down the Gators? Hell no. Everybody and their mother is picking the fucking Canes. And honestly, I think I'm smelling the upset, but not really. Gators are going to win this one. I don't see how they lose. How? Yeah, I get it. Miami's supposed to be good this year. They got this fucking quarterback and shit, blah, blah, blah. Gators are winning this bitch and they're winning it easy. Stop fucking playing. Also, let's not fucking forget that the Gators are in the SEC and Miami's in the bitch-ass ACC. They're a decent team, but they're not beating the Gators. I like the Gators to win. I like the Gators to cover. Easy money. Book it. You already fucking know. Okay, now we got my favorite game of the week. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish going into Kyle Field to take on Texas A&M. I mean, what a fucking game. Prime time, 7:30. Holy shit. What a way to start off the fucking season. But it ain't going to be good for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. The house that Johnny Manziel built is the house where the Texas A&M does not lose. There's no question about it. There's no fucking debate about it. Notre Dame got this Riley Leonard kid who they brought in from Duke, and I watched a lot of Duke games last year, and I'll say he's not bad. He's not bad. But he's a bit injury prone, and I don't know how he's going to fare against these big teams like Texas A&M. Texas A&M defense ain't horrible, right? I mean, shit, they're an SEC team. No SEC team's defense is horrible. What are we talking about here? They also got that running back kid, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't give a shit what his name is. They are going to be a good team, Notre Dame is. But, man, I don't see how they're going to just walk in a fucking Texas A&M's house and beat them. Fuck no. Texas A&M has a pretty strong run game that I think they'll expose Notre Dame in. And most importantly, I think that Texas A&M D-line is going to feast. Riley Leonard may be able to scramble here and there, but I don't think he's going to be able to have a good passing day with a D-line all in his face all fucking day long. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be back and forth, but I think in the end, Texas A&M is going to win and cover. Easy money. You already fucking know. Okay, and to top it off, we got a Sunday night banger with the USC Trojans taking on LSU. Holy shit. Holy shit, another banger-ass game on a Sunday as well. Sunday night. This spread is ridiculously suspicious. It's very low. It's minus 4.5 as of recording. I don't know if it's going to go up or down, but if it goes down, then you better take the fucking Trojans. If it doesn't, I mean, I'd still take the Trojans. I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, you know I'm a fucking SEC water boy, and I don't go to no SEC school, so don't get that twisted either. I have no bias in these college teams. LSU is always going to have a good squad, and they're always going to be a great program. But I'm going to be honest with you, Brian Kelly is a fucking moron. And look, I get it. USC has a bunch of pipsqueaks on their team. These motherfuckers can't play. They're all bums. But somehow, some way, I think they're going to fucking win this game. You know? Are they? Now that I'm fucking thinking about it, I don't even fucking know. This shit's 60. The over-under 64.5 too. It's going to be a shootout. Oh my God. I have no read on this LSU quarterback either. God damn, this is a hard game to pick. God damn, this is a hard game to pick. No, it's not. I'm going with LSU. I don't give a shit what the spread is. LSU's going to win, and they're going to cover. What are we even talking about? Yeah, Brian Kelly's a fucking bum, but Lincoln Riley's also a kind of a fucking bum. So we're not going to sit here and act like they're any better. USC's going to be shit on this year. I mean, absolutely shit on in the Big Ten. This ain't California no more. When they're going to have to go play these teams in the fucking November, oh my God. They're going to cry. They're going to be crying. LSU's going to beat the shit out of them. I don't care what the spread is. They'll cover the spread. They're going to win the game. Let's have a fucking great college football Saturday. College football Sunday as well in this one. Great week 1. Let's get it, baby. I'll see you next time.